gonna happen? Hey, look! It just came out! Hey, look at that!
I love it!
Thing, huh?
All right, we're back. We had a little bit of a late start, but we are here with After Hours. In my studio next to me is Mr. G and his partner. What's your name again?
Mike.
Oh, Mike, right, sorry. They drove down from Boca. Did you guys get any speeding tickets?
No.
We deserved it, but we didn't.
I heard you were cutting around vehicles and stuff.
He got the car up to over 100 for the first time.
I'm sure you were inspiring that. He doesn't look like he drives very fast.
Exactly. He knows the personality. He's egging me on.
It's the adventures of the Gentile and the Jew.
Yeah, I think you got to tilt the camera so we can see them a little better, Tyler. Yeah, but
he fixes them.
I got you. Can we get them in the frame a little bit more?
Yeah,
okay. Sure. All right. Today's show is going to be a good one. We have Johnny Bravo back joining us, Greg Valentino, of course, John Romano. Jimmy the Bull asked for the actual Zoom link, so I'm assuming he's going to be in at some point as well. And Rob Jordan is having trouble with his link. I don't know what it is. I wanted you to tell your story, Johnny, but I want him to be here. So let me.
I know.
Let me hold off on that for a minute. But I do want to say that I have Mr. G finally made me some keto cookies. I know you guys don't have any, so sorry, but. These are my favorite, the keto cookies. These have almost no carbs in them, right?
They have carbs. I mean, they have half. There's probably about less than 20 in those.
I thought that was the Jumbo Lights.
No, the Jumbo Lights have over 30. Those have less than 20.
Can you make me a keto cookie with less than 5?
You want me to? I will.
Yeah. Now we also have the Lee Priest cookie here.
That's a pistachio.
This is pistachio, John.
John
inspired
had
by
that.
you.
I had that.
I have it too. I have it right here.
Was this good?
Georgie, I told you thank you for
Great.
Yeah.
Mr. G, where's my fucking cookies? You didn't give me
You got to send him some, yeah.
But
Johnny,
Georgie, I got to tell you, you need help with the bagels.
I got a whole thing of them here, John. They weigh. What I use them for is overhead presses because they're very heavy.
Or paperweights.
Tricep extensions.
I jacked up my motorcycle with one.
Why
George, Dave, did you send him the video that I?
Yes, he said he saw it already, but he obviously didn't. Let's watch it.
No, I follow that recipe.
I think you got too much protein in there. That's maybe what your problem is.
No, I'm making them 3 times the size.
No, I know, but they're too. I think there's too much. It gets too dense, right, John? Is that the problem?
They're too. You're not. They're not rising. They're not airy enough.
This is the Gentile imagination of a bagel.
See, Mike said it's the Gentile imagination of a bagel.
It has no hole, you know.
No.
What's the hole?
I made
It's just round, Mike. That's all it is.
I made it so you
know what it is? My uncle used to own a bagel store back in Jersey. All my life I worked.
Really?
The protein powder, when you put it in the actual bagel, it makes it hard to rise. That's why.
That's why I think he's putting too much in there.
So it's more like a flagel.
Flagel. You want to call it a bagel, you got to have it taste like a bagel.
But it's a protein bagel.
The solution is you need more yeast and you need some kind of sugar additive for the yeast to grow. So if you're going to add the protein, but you got to experiment, George. If you're going to add, I would cut back on my. I've been baking for 50.
Cut the protein in half. That's what I said.
If I would back off on the protein powder, I would use a higher gluten flour if you can find it, and then add more.
I'm using bread flour. I'm using bread flour.
But you can use double O or higher gluten. There's higher gluten flour. The bagels have high gluten content. That's what makes them so chewy.
We're letting them proof for 24 hours. So I'm putting them in the walk-in fridge for 24 hours.
He's telling you what to do. Get the gluten that rises more.
I know that.
More yeast, more malt or molasses or honey or whatever.
I'm not using malt. I'm using sugar. You want me to use malt?
Malt is the traditional, additive if you want to be, traditional Jewish bagel. But you can use molasses, you can use honey, you can use sugar, as long as the yeast has something to eat. But if you're going to add that protein, you need more yeast because you're not getting. That's
all
what's
right,
making.
I got you.
You got to let them proof.
I'm gonna up the yeast another. I put another.
I felt I could taste the vanilla in the protein a little bit.
You
too.
can definitely, yeah. I think if you put less protein.
Can't
Like
get
when
him
you
a
have an everything bagel.
flavorless protein?
Yes.
Fucking assholes here. Rob, where are you been?
I made it. I had to shut my phone off. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, I told you to fucking do that. You didn't listen.
Thank
Now,
you.
I would go to an unflavored egg protein too, Georgie.
Oh yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Egg protein might taste better in the bagel
Because it's got a salt component to it.
Right,
so you're gonna,
right. I think he's
that'll-
right. Keep my isolized in your cookies and do some egg protein. Try that.
Get an
Oh, is it egg
unflavored isolized. Do you have
He
an
should just do
unflavored?
unflavored egg protein. I think John's right. I think it'll taste better.
Yeah, the unflavored is better. 100%.
Johnny Bravo, do
You
you
have an
agree?
everything-
You're a bagel guy. Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, you have an everything
100%.
bagel that has a vanilla flavor to it, and it kind of throws it off a little.
No, I agree. I agree.
Wait, you guys know, you want to laugh. Okay, I've never told nobody this because it's a fucked up story. My parents, we owned a Jewish deli, okay, in New Jersey for 40 years, but we're not Jewish, right? They made a ton of fucking money. Everyone thought we're Jewish. 20 years ago, 15 years ago, right?
Yeah.
They found out we're not Jewish. We lost our whole fucking business.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Mike, the Jewish
crazy.
people that
My dad used to
loyal,
fake it
huh?
so good. He used to put a fucking yarmulke on his head too,
Yeah, talking
because
to Mike.
the Jews wouldn't come to us.
So I told
If
you
they
we're
thought
gonna
we were
get him.
Christians.
Hold on, I'm only half a Jew, so I can't really give good guidance on this. But Mike is full Jew. What do you
Yes.
think? Talking to the microphone,
I
Mike.
think you need a kosher certification. Then it doesn't matter.
Did you have a
Of course
kosher
you're Jewish.
certification?
It was kosher. The rabbi used to come in. My dad fooled the rabbi too with the fucking yarmulke.
That's why.
See, I don't act
forget,
like a Jew.
though,
I come in like
I'm
an
Lebanese. I'm Lebanese. No, but I'm Lebanese and Syrian, right? So my dad knows a few words in Hebrew. All he did is bullshit them sometimes. But dude, when you're talking about fucking money, my parents did great. They owned 3 different kosher restaurants and delis back in the day. But the thing that sucked, I went to fucking Catholic school my whole life, right?
Right.
All the motherfuckers in school knew that my parents owned a deli that was Jewish because it was across the street. They would pick on me. Why is this Jewish kid coming to Catholic school? I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not fucking rich. All my life, they would take fucking yarmulkes, put it behind my desk, and tap my shoulder. And say, hey, did you drop this? They would call me Murray Lender when I'm at my fucking
Murray
desk.
Lender.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah,
it was
your parents
torture.
had an amazing house, John. It was amazing. Did
Listen,
they sell it?
Listen, my parents worked day and night, 24 hours a day, restaurant business, dude, for
Yeah,
40
that's it's labor
Yeah.
intensive.
Yeah.
Business too, man. That is the toughest business on earth.
You can make good
Yeah.
money though if you like that. Those people that own the
dude.
diners, the Greek guys in New York area, they make a fortune.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, I want to play this video that Rob sent us about some. It's a pizza delivery that I think he received. Hold on.
Yes.
All right,
Which pizza? We
set
played
this
one
up,
last
Rob.
You know, John, what you did.
All right, hold on, let's play it.
Oh, this
Here's a
asshole.
message for you.
The name on the order was Rob Jordan, and John Bravo sent it.
Oh, you know who sent it?
Yes, I know who sent it.
Oh. Gotcha.
His
Okay.
name is John Bravo. He's a YouTuber.
Gotcha. Okay.
You think you guys should call him and have him pay for it?
I can't make him pay for anything.
Okay. I thought it would be funny.
Oh, we could, but
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
make
yeah.
him do anything, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just a dick move.
How much was it?
$31.
$31. Okay. All right. I'll try to collect from him.
No, I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
All
tell
right.
him to stop being an asshole.
Yeah. Stop being an asshole.
Yes, I'll tell him to stop being an asshole.
Exactly.
Stop being an asshole, John, he said.
So wait, so Rob, any pizza or any shit that gets ordered to your house, if a prostitute fucking comes, are you going to blame me?
Am I would probably you know what you do, John, is you
I said
instigate
one
the toast to
motherfucking
the-
thing. I said one motherfucking thing, and now you're blaming me for everything.
That's
No,
what
I don't
happened.
blame you for anything.
You send
Now-
the pizza.
for now
You're
we're
going to be
friends,
blamed for
right?
everything now.
You could send me a whore and a pizza.
Right, but they're COD. These on these
I don't
things.
care if she's hot, I'll pay.
You know what's fucked up? Rob, all week, okay? Remember last week when I was on the show, I made a deal with him. I said, listen, I'll show the video. I don't even want to say the name because he's going to get fucking mad right now. The video that you guys know about, I'm not going to say anything else about it. I said, hey, I'll show it one more. If you let Dave play it on the show, I'll remove it off the thing. I was joking. I didn't think he would say, oh, yes, play the video, right? All week, Rob is fucking texting me. You asshole, you brought that up. I can't believe you wanted fucking Dave to play that live. I'm like, dude,
I said,
Tell you to say fucking
hold on.
yes.
I said Dave's
Rob.
too smart to play it.
Rob, no, you didn't. Out of respect for you, I said I wouldn't play it if you didn't want it. But I will tell you this: I saw the video and I sent it to everyone. I think on the show has seen it. It's pretty well done. And you know what? I really wouldn't be that upset if I were you, Rob, because he didn't like show a picture of your wife or anything like that. It was an obvious joke.
Listen, I mean, Dave, it is funny, man. But you know what? What happens? It gets the trolls to start saying stuff about her, right? Sending me stupid stuff. It's funny, you know. Like the thing is, I used to get mad at John, and I used to, I want to kick his ass and all that. But John loves to joke. Okay, John's got a.
Well, you're a prankster yourself. That's your whole channel, Big Rob TV. Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, I love John. I would do anything for him, but he irritates the fuck out of me.
But Rob, I irritate you, but this is the thing you don't think about. If it wasn't for me, right, and fucking with you, who would be watching your ass now?
I don't know if that's good, man.
You tell me people recognize you all the time. Why? Because
All
I
the
fucked
time.
with you and you went crazy on me.
Was that your intention to help me or to hurt me?
No, but dude,
both.
I made Rob. You're fucking entertaining now.
I know that. I know that.
Tapped into your potential of being funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead of hating me, thank me. I'm fucking with you on this.
Let me go to Jimmy the Bull.
Thank you.
Here he is.
Now here, Jimmy.
How did you get back to New York already?
Jimmy, do you have to yell at me for
Listen,
anything?
first of all, I got one thing to say. I don't have a lot of time. I had a fucked up day. But I got to say one thing. I heard that Johnny Bravo wants to come after me because I fucked with him on the show.
You were making fun of me for taking 150 milligrams of fucking testosterone.
Well, what does that exactly mean? You're coming after me? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you that you are coming? I'll give you my fucking address, bro. I'll leave the front door open too. How about that? Huh? Who the fuck are you? You know, you look like a fucking newscaster for the lost and found. That's what the fuck you look like, all right?
Let me tell you, all right? You're making fun of me for taking 150 milligrams of testosterone. You don't know.
I didn't make fun of you for that. I said, well, you're taking 150 a week. You look like you don't even fucking lift. That's not making fun of you.
When I come to fucking New York,
I'm just stating a fucking fact. That's all.
Hold on.
I can't take you serious with that fucking handle. And now you're telling me you're fucking coming after me. You know, let me tell you something. I had some better motherfuckers coming after me in my lifetime than somebody that looked like fucking Zeus from the fucking cartoon comics. All right? How about that?
You want? I'm coming to fucking New York. Me and you are going to the gym. I'm going to wear a tank top, and you're going to wear a tank top, right? And then we're going to see who looks fucking better, let the people say. And then you could talk shit after. How about that?
I tell you what, we'll go to the gym together, but you ain't still ain't gonna lift what I'm lifting. Let me tell my story. Nobody's talking to you, Rob. Nobody's talking to you. I got something I gotta say.
You and me are gonna talk, Jimmy. I want to see if you can keep up with me. The legend Jimmy the Bull.
Boy, man, you guys are
if
really,
I lift
you guys are all fucking
I don't give a
delusional,
shit
man.
if I look better. I don't give a shit how much I fucking lift.
Listen, you guys are fucking delusional. Whatever you're smoking, keep fucking smoking.
You see, he's hiding now. He didn't like what I said. You don't like
who's the guy over there, Raiders of the Lost Ark, with that fucking hat? Who's that guy over there sitting there? Who's that? There's somebody new.
That's Mr. G's business partner.
I'm going to tell you why. You know why? I'll tell you why I'm irate today. I'm going to tell you why.
You
know
seem
why?
very
Because
irate.
I was waiting for a fucking a check in the mail from the fucking union, right? So I couldn't wait to go to the post office. So I go to the post office, and I go to the little Chinese lady, and I know this is ethnic conservative, got fucking yelled for that. You know, I go to the window finally after, you know, like fucking 30 minutes waiting there. I says, how you doing? I'm Jimmy Palish. I'm here to get a certified check, you know, mail from the. So she goes in the back, comes out 20 minutes later, and she's got 2 letters in her hand. She goes, I got another little letter here. I says, what's that letter? You know, she just, I don't know. So I take it I look at it. It's from 2 years ago. I said, 2 years ago? I said, how long you people hold mail here? This is a certified letter from 2 fucking years ago. She says, calm down, sir. I don't know. It was in the back. I said, well, give me the fucking thing. I said, so I sign, I take the fucking letters. I'm walking out of the post office. And I'm opening up the letter that was there for 2 years, right? I'm opening the fucking thing, right?
How come they didn't send you a notice that they had it?
That's my beef, Dave. All right? So it gets better. It gets better. Johnny Bravo's gonna like this because he's gonna like this. All right, so because he wants to get me. So anyway, I opened up the letter. I got the other letter. So I opened up. It was a check that I was waiting for my annuity. I need the fucking money because I'm going broke over here. That Florida trip fucking ruined me. So anyway, make a long story short, I opened up the fucking letter. It's from the fucking taxidermist lady. She says I got cancer in my fucking back and it's fatal. And I got to come back without. I'm gonna be dead without treatment. I'm reading the letter. My hands are shaking like this in the post office, right?
From 2 years ago.
I'm gonna die. This fucking lady cut my back. I don't know if you remember that story I told you.
Yeah.
I kept going back to this taxidermy lady, and she was cutting my back.
Taxidermy? You mean dermatologist?
Yeah, dermatologist. Whatever. Fucking guy. Whatever.
Taxidermist stuffed dead animals.
Yeah.
Although you might be one soon. Yeah.
Are you joking, Jimmy? Does he really have cancer?
I'm
Are you
serious as
joking,
shit.
Jimmy?
I'm serious.
I thought that Greg was a taxidermist. I know he's not a dermatologist.
Right here. 2 years ago. Oh, it gets better. I got the letter right here that I'm going to die, and it's fatal if I don't get treated right away. We tried to contact you several times for an appointment. Please inform our office if you had any lesion treatment elsewhere so we can check you.
What kind of cancer is it, Jimmy?
Melanoma. They cut my back open 7 times. I went to
Melanoma's not good, Jimmy.
I had a lump on my back. I had a what?
Melanoma is very bad, you know.
Oh my God!
Well, it says right here, and I'm gonna die. It says it right here.
If you don't get it treated, but you did have it cut off.
It says potentially fatal if untreated. This was 2 years ago. This fucking letter, bro. I probably got fucking 2 feet in the grave right now, right? So I get that. So I'm all upset. I throw garbage out in the garbage pail of the post office. I go down to this lady's office, right?
Oh, you did?
Okay. I go down to her office, right?
Yeah.
I walk in, I'm fucking irate now, because this is 2 years ago. These motherfuckers never got a hold of me. I got cancer, I'm dying, motherfucker. So I walk in the office, and the crayon's there, the half a fag at the desk is still there.
Oh, boy, now we're really going to be in trouble.
So I fucking throw the letter down on the desk. I said, listen, you need to explain this right fucking now. And I throw it on the desk. He goes, what is it? I said, what is it? It's a letter from your office from 2 fucking years ago that I'm dying. I come over here. You guys are telling me I'm dying 2 years ago. I said, I need the doctor to fucking explain this letter right now. So she goes, what's your name? James Pilecki. It's on the letter. James Pilecki. Here it is. That's my name. Well, give me your number. I said, I'm not giving you my phone number. I'm sitting here, and I'm waiting for the fucking doctor. Fucking 10 minutes later, the other bitch comes to the window. James? I said, yeah. She says, the doctor, she was reading off what happened. You went 6 times, and we tried to get a hold of you. I don't want to hear the story. I want to know about this letter. I don't want to hear about the story. You motherfuckers are telling me I'm dying. I don't want to hear about what happened. 6 times I came here. 6 times. I came here week after week. You were cutting my back, sticking rope in the hole. 6 fucking weeks in a row. Then after the last treatment, the bitch says, I said, how's it look, Doc? Oh, you're all healed up. Looks good. But I see something at 6 o'clock here. Little 6 o'clock. I see you've been staring at my back for 6 fucking weeks. Cutting me. Now, all of a sudden, the last treatment, you see something 6 o'clock. How come you didn't see it? How come you didn't see it the first fucking time? You waited 6 times to cut my back open like I'm on a table like a fucking animal, like the veterinarian hospital. And now you want to tell me I got something at 6 o'clock. I walked out. I said, you're not touching it. I left. That's what happened. I left. So now, I'm so fucking irate now. So now I can't find my check. I lost my check.
What check?
My union check. That's why I went to the fucking post office to begin with.
You threw it out. It's when you
I said, my God.
Garbage.
I'm so fucking mad. The blood was just in my head. I said, you know what? I probably dropped it in the garbage. I went back to the post office. I got the garbage pail. I'm dumping the fucking garbage pail upside down in the fucking. Everybody's looking at me. The fucking guy comes out of the back. Can I help you? I said, yeah, motherfucker. I said, I think I fucking lost. I can't find my fucking letter over here. I don't fucking go through the fucking thing. Everybody's staring at me. I'm fucking irate. I'm losing my fucking mind, right? Can't find a check. So now I gotta fucking call the union hall, cancel that, and now I gotta go to my doctor and find out how long I got to live. That's where I'm at today.
Jimmy, you would have been better off with the taxidermist.
Jimmy, so what do you have to do now? Could it be cured?
No, he's going to the taxidermist.
Fucking doctor, I gotta go to my
get
doctor
stuffed.
now. I gotta let him read this fucking letter with all this bullshit on there.
Wait, hold on a second, Jimmy. I thought of something. Maybe that letter is not real.
Maybe
It's
Johnny
real,
Bravo
bro.
sent it.
It's real.
Me?
Oh, I got an idea now. I'm gonna
Came
send
in a
one,
certified
I'm gonna send
letter.
one to Rob and say he's got dick cancer.
Good.
They could cut half of it out, and it'll still be
Hold
better
on.
than yours.
I have to ask the opinion of Dr. Greg Valentino. What do you think is going on here, Greg?
I think Jimmy's gonna live.
Okay.
I think they got the cancer. Jimmy, I just think he fucking threw out the. I think he got crazy and he got mad. He threw out the letter and he's gonna be all right. Jimmy's all right. He's
What the
gonna-
letter? I threw my fucking check out, Greg. What do you mean?
No, I know, but I'm saying. I
Hey,
think
Jimmy, is
before
it
you throw out
possible?
the letter.
Is it possible that that letter was maybe from the original? You know, the first time you went and got something cut out, and then that's why they went back in 5 more times to make sure they got it all out?
Listen, just before I came on the show, the bitch called me from the
Right.
fucking taxidermist office. She says, Valencia, you know, we tried to call you several times, and then she had the book open, I guess, and she was reading the whole report that I went there, they talked about it, you know. I said, listen, lady, I don't want to hear about the history. You cut me 7 times, 7 weeks in a row, you cut. How many times you got to cut a little hole? I only got 7 layers of fucking skin here. You cut me 7 times, 7 weeks in a fucking row. I don't got a well. It's a little fucking. I don't understand you people. I said, I ain't never coming back there again. I said, forget about
You know
the
what the
phone call. There's no
solution
fucking-
is, Dave?
I ain't coming
Is for
back.
you
So
to
when
look
was
into
that?
it.
When was that biopsy from? You sure that wasn't the initial biopsy?
2 years ago, the biopsy was from fucking. Where is it? It was a fucking letter.
I bet that was the original biopsy, Jimmy.
2/10/20. 2/10/20.
You know the back.
And then I
is
was
a
yelling at the Chinese lady. I said, how do you people hold on to a certified letter for 2 years? I said, I never heard anything like this in my life.
Jimmy,
2
let me ask you a
fucking
question.
years you
Were
hold
you
on.
tanning?
My
Listen,
fucking life's on the line here. You holding a letter
Jimmy.
for 2 fucking years?
Jimmy, were you tanning your back? Because the back usually.
Never. I never do that, bro.
Oh, really?
If I ever sit in the sun, it's forward. I never go on my. I don't do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jimmy, why don't you have Dave deal with it? Make the calls and see what's going on.
Don't give me any more jobs, Rob. Please.
What the hell?
I'm worried about him. I don't want him to
Anyway,
die.
I don't have any
I
time
gotta
to
go.
pick my nose.
I gotta go. I gotta go to the VA.
Rob, you wish that my
see how long
family
I
would
got to
die,
live.
you asshole.
I did.
So Jimmy,
I never wished anything
I'll
on
see you
you.
later, man. Take
on
care.
your-
Hold on, Jimmy.
wait a minute.
Lift your shirt
Hold
up.
on.
Let's see what it
I
looks
gotta
like.
go.
Wait a minute.
Lift up your shirt. I want to see your back. Show it to us. We have a lot of
I can't even-
we have a lot of
Listen,
veterinarians who
Dave,
are on the
let
panel
me-
here
let
that
me
might
tell
want
you
to
something,
diagnose you.
I was supposed to get my ears cleaned the other day.
Taxidermist.
They sent me some fucking medicine that I can't even reach my fucking ears. I couldn't even put the drops on my ears over here. I'm so crippled from lifting weights for fucking 35, 40 fucking years. I can't. They want to send me drops. I gotta do drops like this for fucking a foot away. I can't get in my. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. I'm fucked.
This is
Lift
concerning,
up your
man.
shirt.
This is
Let's
no
see your
joke.
back.
I know that feeling.
You're not
Holy
gonna
fuck.
see it. You know, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you.
Greg,
I
honestly,
gotta go.
I'm worried about him. I
I
really
gotta
am.
go, man.
All right.
I gotta go.
Rob will
I
call
gotta
you
go to the
later to
doctor.
see how you're doing. Don't worry about it.
All right, talk to you
Honestly,
later.
man.
Wait. I wanted to know what his expiration date was and see if we passed it.
Man, death is
By
no
the way,
joke,
Dave,
man.
I'm glad I got to, at least I'm glad I got to see you, Jimmy, for the last time. Yeah, and you came twice, which was really nice. And we had a really.
right.
My son loved you coming down here. He's still talking about it.
Well, he's gone.
Oh.
Anyway,
All right.
so yeah, he
It's serious, man.
Nah, he's
he conspicuously missed the turnoff to my exit
Yes,
on his
yeah.
way home.
Dave, I just want to let you know I'm trying to get Lenny on right now. I'm
Oh,
seeing where
really?
he's at.
All right.
Yeah, I told him. I called Andrew,
We
and
better
Andrew
get him
doesn't
on, too,
talk to him
before he
anymore.
expires.
No one has
too.
really spoke to him, so I don't know how he's doing. So I'm working on it right now.
Yeah, everyone's not doing too. You know, I talked to you know who called me today? Boston Lloyd's mom called me. Marie.
Really?
Oh,
And I spoke to her for about 45 minutes. It was a very good conversation, and you know, we were just talking about Boston and how his mindset was a little different over the last year, and she was very grateful for obviously for all the love we showed for him, and I think she's going to come on the TV show. I think she wants to really talk about him, and from
How's
when he was,
Ariella doing?
I guess okay. The mom babysits for the Boston son Jackson, I guess during the day, so that Ariella can go and run chores and stuff like that. So that was kind of that was I guess
Yeah, but
she
they
was
were close.
Yeah,
They
no,
were
yeah,
close.
she was watching the Sun, I guess, when that whole thing went down with Boston. And so,
Oh,
yeah, it was a terrible
What was the
story.
cause of death? Was it a heart attack?
You know what? They don't even know yet because they have to hire a private autopsy to be ordered. I don't know why. It was like a weird thing. So they don't really know, but I guess, you know, an autopsy will tell better. You know, she did say that she did confer that he was taking those IV iron injections from that he was getting from like some vet supply house or something like that. Or
Yeah, he got it from a tractor
supply, right? Tractor supply. She
His
didn't
mom
know why he
must
was
know how much
doing
he
it.
cared
It
about
was,
him,
it was
Dave.
for animals.
Yeah,
too.
I don't know
I
why he
mean,
was doing it.
They don't do
His mom must have known how much you cared about him, Dave.
they don't do autopsies unless it's foul play. That's why they have to.
I
do a
think because he's
private
under
autopsy.
30 years old, wouldn't they do it anyway?
They
Mike is right.
unless they suspect that it's not natural causes, then they won't order it up.
Mike is right. They only if it's a homicide, they do an autopsy.
Right.
Oh, I
Mike's
didn't
the
know that
RX
either.
muscle lawyer.
Yeah, he's
No,
on
he is.
one. we need one, believe me.
Well, because in Jewish religion you don't have an autopsy; it's against religion.
Oh, it is. I didn't even know that.
But
Well,
if
because you
it's-
got to be buried on sundown the
but
same
if
day,
the person,
Jewish people,
but
yeah,
if
you
it's
can't do it.
suspected that it's a homicide, there's exception for that.
Oh, I see.
And New York law actually parallels the Jewish law in this way.
Oh, it
the
does?
state does not do an autopsy unless it's foul play.
Wow.
That's
Interesting.
because all the Jews live in New York.
Yeah, that's right.
Now they're in
And
Florida.
in Boca-
too.
and in
Yeah,
Boca.
it's
Florida.
It's a very
Boca.
small pocket.
Racist.
here.
Well,
No, Florida comes later. You got to go to
Yeah.
New York first, and then you
Yes.
go to Florida.
Well,
John, you're a racist.
Yeah, they
Mike,
they
you
drink
might-
vodka every
what-
Friday
what's
night,
Mike
and Saturday,
Yes,
and
right.
dance with the rabbi.
he's
So
talking,
I guess from what she told me, Boston was not officially pronounced dead until he did get to the hospital. I guess he was on a respirator for like 45 minutes, and she was hoping that she was going to get there to make the decision. I don't know why they took him off the respirator prior to that, because Boston and his wife Ariel are not married, so really his mom had all the decision making capabilities. So she doesn't know, but they said I guess he had no brain activity. So unfortunately, but. Very sad situation. So we're going to get her. She wants to come on the TV show. I said, look, you don't have to. She wanted to do it. She wants to talk about him. So we'll get him. We'll get her on in the next week or so. And
I wonder how his father's doing.
I think from what she told me, they were trying to do some kind of intervention with Boston, and when the whole kidney thing went down, and I guess it just never materialized.
Oh
in
man,
time.
the father's gonna feel like why couldn't he have done something to stop it? I can
At least
tell you
his
that.
mon has been down here for the
Yeah.
last 5 years.
Probably what he's gonna
spending
feel.
time.
Like
So,
I could.
Father was an
I
incredible
couldn't-
bodybuilder.
Yeah, John Lloyd. Yep. I
Yeah,
remember.
legs like for days.
Didn't he like play second in the Nationals or something like that? He was up there.
He was up there. Yeah.
Ed Connor said he was the first guy hired to run his one of his Gold's Gym franchises out in California. I don't know if you knew that. So
You know
Greg,
what's
when
crazy
you were
when you
doing
think
what
about
you were
it?
doing, like as big as you were you ever concerned something was going to happen to you? Was your life ever in danger?
I never really had any episodes, of anything, which was.
What about Greg?
Me neither.
Which was,
No
you know what?
No episode.
A lot of people don't realize I stopped doing everything, except for hormone replacement, of course, when I was like 33. So I really never pushed it like that long. And I started later. Like I started like at 22. So I'd only been doing it for like 10 or 11 years, which is, you could still do plenty of damage in that time. Luckily, I didn't do anything permanent.
No, but Dave, the smartest thing you ever did was to downsize your body weight. It was the safest, best thing you ever did.
Yeah.
Rob, I didn't
good
stop
and healthy.
I didn't start till I was 35 taking steroids.
Wow. How long did you do it for? Like heavy? Would you say?
23
Greg?
years before I took steroids. That's why I had
did you do it for years straight?
Yeah. No, I never went off. I went, dude. Let me tell you something. If I didn't fucking get arrested and all the shit hit the fan, I might have fucking been in bad shape.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I was starting to piss brown and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't good.
Your blood pressure had to be high,
Crazy?
too,
You
Greg.
look like you kept a lot of your size on your arms too in clothing.
Scar
Like
tissue.
I'm not. You know what it is? I still fucking train. Look, before I ever took steroids, I'll show you pictures of me at 11.
I've seen the ones
Yeah,
where
you're like Lee Priest. You got that
Before I
genetics.
ever touched the weight, I used to get. I actually was self-conscious. I remember being in 6th grade. I took my shirt off, to do gym class. One of the
Right.
kids goes, "You got like all these like little bumps all over your back."
Oh, really?
You
That's
know,
cool.
I was built like a black kid, like when they're skinny. That, you don't have to erase that. There's nothing racist. But like
yeah, a little skinny waist. Little
but
skinny
a
waist.
little waist. But
Yeah.
I wasn't big, but I had every.
Maybe you have a
muscle group.
myostatin deficit in your body.
Maybe a lot of Italians do.
Yeah.
Dude, I do legs, one set for my legs, one set for my quads, and I do my hamstrings. And you see my hamstrings, my quad. Dave, you even said my hamstrings are like yours. I
They're
have
freaky.
big hamstrings.
They're freaky, yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
you know,
amazing.
the thing is though, I was taking a lot of fucking steroids, and my mindset was like, what's, liver,
Were you angry? Were you angry?
What do you mean?
With your testosterone being that high, were you angry?
No,
he was happy
but
go
I mean,
lucky.
I was nuts, but I was always like, I had an episode where guys came to my house and shit like that, and I wasn't home, and they were, it was like 2:00 and we were trying to break in, and I ran over there. I had 2 handguns. Like they took off on a motorcycle, and I'm going to be honest with you, if I would have saw them, like if I would have got there, like literally 30 seconds before, my wife took my kids and was hiding in a closet, calling me and shit like that.
Shit.
Because she was, because I had just got, it was somebody I knew betrayed me. It's a long story, but somebody betrayed me. I knew that nobody knew that I got all this shit and money and all this stuff hidden in there where I had it hidden. And
it's always an inside job, Greg. It's always an inside job.
Yeah, it's always a guy who's one of your boys, acts like they're your friend. My partner Paul from Florida used to tell me who it was all the time. Bro, it's so-and-so. It's so-and-so. And I used to be like, nah, it can't be him. I grew up with him. I know him my whole life. And sure enough, it was him. But whatever. But if I would have got there 30 seconds earlier, I was like, my mindset was, I'm going to shoot them, and not when I shoot them, I'm going to make sure I stand over them and fucking just like empty the guns in them. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Well, speaking of that, tell the story about where you had the gun to your head down on your knees for your.
You're talking about that was by Yankee Stadium.
That's a great. That's a great story.
Oof, my God, let me tell you something. You want to talk? Look, I'm over here spinning the bottle while I'm talking to you guys like this. That shit was fucking bad. Because we had gotten robbed. My partner Paul, who lives in Florida, okay, Paulie Vidiglione, my boy, Paulie. Anyway, he has a friend that used to be from Florida, was no good, right? He used to call him my cousin Vinny. His name was Vinny. They're all from Brooklyn, and now they live in Florida. But anyway, so Paul had this stuff at the house that we were fronted by a guy, okay, and his friend was staying over. Paul had to go back to Florida for just a weekend. And when he got back, all the stuff was gone. His house was ransacked. And his friend, this kid Vinny, was no longer around. So the guy that fronted it to us was fucking angry. It was like $36,000 worth of shit. And he was angry. And he was a very bad person. You know what I mean? And he brought us down fight with another guy.
Was that the guy that was the cop or something like that? The ex-cop?
Yes.
Who's now in jail? Who's now in jail here? We've talked about him before. People don't even know that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was, know, dude. He wanted to kill me. He was shooting guns all over because he really wanted to kill my partner Paul. Because my partner Paul.
He was a crazy guy. I know who that guy is. He was crazy. He's in jail now. That guy, but for life.
Dude,
he had a gun. You were on your knees, and he had a gun to your head, right?
He had a gun in my head. He was shooting. He wanted to kill Paul, but he was shooting in the dirt because he was scaring the shit out of us. Yeah. And then the cop said to him, "Listen, if you kill them, you're never going to get your money. But I'll tell you what, I'll front you the money, and I'll take their debt, and they'll work it out with me." You know what I mean? And
that guy was crazier than the other guys, right?
Yeah, the cop, dude. The cop is no fucking joke. No joke, bro.
How much did you have to pay him back?
Dude, what happened?
How much did you have to pay him back?
Well, we wound up. He said, "You know what? You're right. I'll never get my fucking money. But you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to fuck. They're going to owe it to me." We had to pay it back like $40,000.
Yeah.
We put 10 grand. But the thing is, we paid it back in a week. 1 week, and he was almost pissed that we paid it back. But he was hitting my part with the gun and shit, pistol whipping him in the face. He didn't hit me.
Right? Why didn't you call Joe? Weren't you friends with Joe? He was a cop back then.
Joe who? Oh, Jim Pitaro? No, I didn't know Joe back then.
Oh, you didn't know him.
This is a long time ago.
You can't call the cops on these guys, John.
That 40 grand is worth about 100 grand today.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you something. I had so much shit, and you have no fucking clue. I was like, I actually like you actually really do see your life in front of you because you don't know what's going to happen. I really thought we were dead. I thought he was going to, I couldn't even piss my pants. I was that nervous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't though for the cop, my friend, he's in trouble. But if it wasn't for him, he putting this in this guy's head, the bad guy. I don't want to say the bad guy's name. The bad guy I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, it's very
Is he
famous
alive?
mafia.
Is that guy
very
still alive?
famous mafia. Huh?
Is he still alive, that guy?
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah.
He's in prison for killing people, but
Oh.
I could have sworn, and I've seen him do bad things. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I knew he meant business, but he knew that if I kill these guys, I'm never gonna get the money. So I have to do like the cop put it in his head. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'll take the debt. Don't kill him. You're never gonna get your fucking money. And the money meant so much to him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we wound up paying that money off in 1 week, and he was pissed. He was pissed.
Now, what did you sell to make all that money back?
Oh, I had so much. You know, I had so much shit.
How'd you get so? What did you just call? What'd you call everyone up, Greg? You said, "Hey, we got a
I
sale
just
going."
said, you know what? I used to go.
Fire sale.
Do you remember Ralph?
Yeah, that's who I used to get stuff from, Ralph.
Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph was my boy.
In
We used to go to
Jamaica
Ralph.
Estates, he lived in. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to Ralphie. I'd go in there, dude. Ralph was the best. He'd be sleeping, and he had that fucking hernia. I don't know if you ever saw the hernia.
No,
He
I
had
never
this
saw it,
fucking-
no.
He had this giant hernia. It looked like Quado. You know what I mean? From fucking, you know. But anyway, he'd be so lit. I'd have to use the bathroom. We'd go in the bathroom, there'd be bricks of weed and Thai stick and fucking hashish and all this shit in there. And he'd be so lit. He'd be laying on the couch. He had a Dave. You walk in his kitchen. He had like $1 million in cash in pile like this.
Oh, really? I never saw that.
And, you know, and he was sleeping. And he'd be sleeping. He'd be like, just take the shit, go to dinner. And we used to say, dude, we're the most honest guys, because I could have very easily took like
Right.
a fuck. You wouldn't even know it's going. I mean, it's in pile. It
Right.
wasn't in stacks. It was
Right.
like in a pile, you know. But we go because he would front us the shit. We take this. We come out of there with garbage bags full of Stera shit, you know, Deca, fucking Tesla. And then we come back the next day with the money for him, or a couple.
He wouldn't even remember, right?
He wouldn't remember. You knock on the door, Ralphie, and he go, "Hey, what's going on? What do you need stuff?" I go, "No, we owe you the money for what?" And I'm like, "Dude, don't you remember the other day?" You know, he didn't even know. He was so fucking, you know. But he was a great guy. He was a good friend of ours.
He was
you know?
a good, yeah, he was
And,
a good guy. Yeah.
And you know, I could tell you stories. There's a lot of shit I don't want to say, you know, because I'm in trouble.
Greg, you never drank or did anything, did you?
Never
drank, never
or
done
high
a
in my
drug in your
fucking
life.
Never
I
tried
know you told
pot,
me
never
that on the
smoked a cigarette.
phone. That is
I never even
awesome,
smoked
man.
a cigarette. Never even taste. I drink fucking, you know, like fucking caffeine shit, but I never drank a cup of coffee in my life. I never tasted beer.
You know,
never
that's
tasted
why you
wine.
look younger, you look healthy, you know, and that's why I think from what you did, if you were doing what these guys do, a lot of them get into painkillers.
Oh, I never did
alcohol,
any
all
of that shit.
That's what kills you too.
Hey,
I didn't
Johnny,
take Roseanne.
Johnny Bravo, what happened to Rob then?
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, Rob, he's fucking smoking weed like an asshole.
Is he?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You're a
I
weed
ain't
smoker?
done that in years, John.
No, you know you smoke. You admitted it already. Don't go back on this.
When did I? Wait. I told you I did when I first tried when I was 46. Did it for like 2 years.
When
and
you
I
went
stopped
fucking
it.
nuts on me in the street yelling like an asshole, you were high as fuck, and you admitted it.
So
So
were
don't
you.
go back on your
So
fucking
were
story.
you. You would call me high.
Hey,
at night.
wait, Dave, you know what? All this week, too, he's telling me, John, I want you to come down to Michigan for the summer. My wife is gone. My kids are gone. I want you to film a documentary on me, right? So I'm like, listen, Rob.
Wait, you told me you're gonna film it, John.
You asked me, motherfucker. Listen.
You fucking just told me you're doing an interview on me.
You want to listen to me? I go, listen, Rob.
Rob can't stand Johnny, but he'll let him do a documentary on him. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, Johnny. He contacted you.
Freaking, he
Do a
calls me every
documentary
day. Or
on
he texts me
himself?
every. We both do. John,
And
you
I
want
told
to
him, I
do an
go, listen,
interview
Rob,
with me?
I would love to do documentary. Now's not the right time. Okay, it costs a
Yeah.
lot of money, a lot of time. But this is the thing. Every documentary has to have a story for people to watch. He goes, no, just film me. I go, a documentary is not fucking filming.
Right.
It's not
Because
showing.
you said you're doing an interview on me.
I go, I gotta talk to your family, your brothers, your sisters.
Yeah.
I wanna make a story out of it.
Do you really want Johnny to be in a room with your wife
yeah,
alone,
I'm
though,
sure
Rob?
My family's gonna love to
After
talk
the last
to you,
episode? Rob,
what, Dave?
I said, do you really want Johnny to be in the room alone with your wife interviewing her? That, you know, after what happened the last time.
I don't think she would accept that. But I told him this. Listen, John.
She won't accept it. What? Does your wife not like me because of that stupid video?
I don't think she ever watched you. But she
You
doesn't.
should send her a copy of it.
Like, oh, you guys are fighting again.
No, you fucked with me one time. You said no. My wife said, "John, you're not attractive. You're ugly." Remember that?
I told you my cousin said something like, "You look like a raccoon."
Yes. You talk fucking shit about me. No, you told me your wife.
What?
You told me that she said Jay is good looking, not me.
Jay who?
Jay Masters.
She said once she seen him, and she's like, this guy seems like a smart guy and all that, and I go, is he ugly? She goes, no, he's not an ugly guy. I asked her about you, and of course she's gonna see you ugly from the shit you did.
You told me you didn't show her the video of the blowjob.
I didn't show her the video, but she's seen many other videos of you that I would show, like a picture of you or here or there.
Okay.
But she never watched it.
You ought to send her the video of the blowjob.
For what it's worth,
I think it's
Mike,
imperative that she sees it.
John, for what it's worth, my girlfriend thinks you're hot.
All right, John. Wait.
Greg.
John gave me some good advice, and I want to ask Dave. John thinks I should be doing fitness on my channel since I'm with RxMuscle, and he thinks I should lose water, weight, and fat to do.
Yeah, why don't you do a
into more-
transformation? You look like you could probably drop a few.
What do you
pounds.
think, Dave? Do you think do like? For
Well,
50
you know what,
kilos
Lee Priest is doing a transformation now for Species Nutrition. Maybe you should put up your before pictures and do a transformation too.
Join on with him.
I agree.
Mr. G could be your motivation.
Lee, come back.
The benchmark is to see if you can get as ripped as Dave and me.
That's right. There you go.
I seen you, John, in your Instagram. You are freaking ripped.
All right, stop kissing ass. Oh, let's put this picture up for a second.
Okay.
All right. John, someone sent me this picture.
Yeah, you ask him to stop kissing ass when he first starts kissing mine. I got
So, John, that's the first compliment you got, John.
Yeah.
I've seen a
And then
picture.
it
You
gets
look
to me.
good.
All right, you got to stop talking.
You look good.
Dave's like,
All right, hold on. I want to see if anyone can name this person correctly. John's talked about this picture, but I don't think he had. I don't think he had the right name. Someone sent me this, and I want to see if. Let's put this up. I bet Greg gets it probably. Okay, there's two pictures. This is like the trivia part of the show.
Oh, there's Tyler.
I see Tyler. How are you, buddy?
What's up, Tyler?
Tyler, the creator. All right, here we go.
Tyler, first of all, you're always doing a good job on this.
Who's that, John?
That's the picture.
I know.
That's the picture.
I know. Who is that?
Marjanian.
Nope, you're wrong.
No.
Zabo.
No, sorry, the other one.
Zawalski.
No.
No. Fuck. What's his name?
Wait a minute.
I'll give you his first name.
Bundy.
Charlie Aarons. Charlie Aarons.
Yep, Chuck Aarons. You're right.
Chuck Aarons.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Chuck Aarons. I've talked about that picture so
I
many
know you
times.
have. That's someone sent it to me. Because
Is
of
he
that.
fat or muscular?
No, you tell me, no. What do you think? No, it's all fucking fat. What the hell is wrong with you?
Can you do that?
What's wrong with the
Big
world
guy,
right
looks
now?
like a wrestler.
He's an old school, strongman.
Yeah, that's what he is. Yeah.
It's all fat. He's holding a 130-pound girl on his
No, look, he's got his shirt tucked in
No
though.
doubt about that.
If he was real fat, tucking your shirt in, where he'd be like
that guy's a built guy, man.
Yeah, look at him.
Photoshop back then either. so
I saw one day him and Charlie Aarons and Steve Marjanian, who was in that picture with Joe Gold and the Chief, right?
Yeah.
Outside the gym. They were in a 1952 Chevy. You know how big that fucking thing is?
Oh yeah.
I forget who was driving. One of their shoulders is mushed up against the driver's window. Their two shoulders are touching in the middle, and the other one's shoulders mushed up against the passenger window. It filled up the whole entire front of a 52 Chevy.
How tall is that guy, John?
Joe Gold, when he was young, was jacked. You know that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Joe Gold was jacked when he was young.
Yep.
How
He
big
was
was
a
this guy,
bodybuilder.
though, John? What did he
How old
weigh?
did he
you
lift
think?
to? John, how old did Joe Gold lift to? What age?
Oh fuck!
80s,
I think he was in-
Google it.
Hey, do you think? And you don't have to answer. Do you think was he natural his whole life?
I think he was.
Probably.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a
Because
shit?
that's a long life.
No, I think
You think everybody that does steroids dies young? Is that what you?
Now, hold on. We got one more picture, guys. Put the other picture up, Tyler.
I was.
This is supposed to be Arnold before he took drugs. I don't know if it is or not. 1964. There it is.
Wow.
Look at that.
Arnold,
You can't tell who's Arnold. It's right in the middle.
Who's wearing the shades?
He's got no legs.
The guy,
No,
what's
the
the guy
one
with
in
the
the
Look
middle.
at
shades?
his calves.
The dark
No,
guy.
that's not Arnold. No, he's two guys over to the
Over
right.
that way,
It's
the
the-
real tan guy.
That's
Tyler
Arnold.
obviously doesn't know what Arnold looks like. Yeah.
Right? No,
Black
with
trunks.
the real tan guy.
One over. He's white. He's pasty white in the middle.
Right there, right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's
The guy next to Arnold looks like John Bravo.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Those guys are all adult men. Arnold was a teenager. He was like
Yeah.
18 in that picture.
Yep. Yep.
But he was already doing a bottle and a half of
D-ball.
can of
D-ball.
D-ball a day.
People. They said he started when he was 15. The guy
I heard 16, but you're probably right.
Wow. He's doing good. He's
And
healthy.
remember,
I think.
Arnold is tall, so that's pretty impressive for a teenager back then.
No, he looks good. You can't take it. I mean, Arnold was great bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Can't take anything away from. I loved Arnold. I don't like his politics.
Was he 6'2", Greg? Was he 6'2"?
He's like 6'1". His son's taller than him.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know his son Patrick very well. I got him to kiss my girlfriend for her birthday.
you
He's,
told
Yeah, you told us.
You got him on your cell phone,
he's
Greg?
like
You guys
6'3".
number?
His son's- What's that?
Patrick's not in very good shape.
No,
No.
but he's tall though.
The Mexican maid's maid's
Yeah.
kid is in
He's
good
in-
Looks,
Hey,
yeah,
that-
he looks like
That
Arnold
kid's
was
like
when
a
he was
fucking
younger.
athlete.
Yo, isn't
Joseph
it
Baena,
crazy?
yeah, he
Listen,
looks good.
it's always
Dude, the guy with the glasses looks like a young Nasser Sombada to me. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
he does.
You're right. He does. He does.
Right?
Listen, aren't you guys fascinated how he got away? He fucked his fucking Mexican maid, right? Behind his wife's back in the house, and he got away with this. He didn't take hardly any heat for this shit. I always wondered how he got away with this bullshit.
He gave his fucking Maria $400 million. That's how he got away.
No, I'm talking
I
about
don't call that
getting
getting away with it.
No, from the public. The public didn't. give a
People
shit.
don't
He had-
care about it as long as you.
They don't care. So you know why? Because
Clinton got away with it
They didn't care
too.
about Bill Clinton getting a blowjob.
No,
It was different then.
They didn't care about
It was
Bill
way
Clinton
different
either.
back
Didn't
then.
get him. Bill Clinton
Arnold
didn't
is
get
synonymous with Hollywood. In Hollywood, that's expected.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, dude. Bill Clinton did get impeached. Fucking what's his? I mean, he blatantly lies and fucked around with a 21-year-old intern. If
Yeah,
that
but you know
was-
what the fucked up shit about that story is? If the woman was hot, I'd say something, but she wasn't fucking.
It was
hot.
convenient,
No, she
Johnny.
was
It was
nasty.
convenient.
The worst part,
I
John.
think about that always. Like if I had a house, I had a housekeeper, and she was hot. Yeah, you know what? I could see it happen, right? But she wasn't fucking hot, and he fucked her. and
Maybe
had
she
a
was
kid.
good in bed. You don't
But
know.
John,
He
she
had
was
different
wearing the
taste.
wife's clothes. He
had
would make her
different
wear her
taste.
lingerie and all that other shit.
But that was
That's
14
the,
years
No
ago.
way.
All the women
Yeah,
Clinton
yeah,
was
you didn't hear
more
those
attractive.
stories?
No, I never
Oh,
heard
yeah,
that.
Arnold
yeah,
had to
Like
wear
really
a.
big butts
He'd
and
be
stuff
like, "Here, put on
this.
the panties." You know, they were Maria's panties.
No, dude, that's fucked up.
And her fucking jewelry. She would wear like fucking jewelry
And the fur coat,
Wait, Greg, where you
Shut
getting
the
these stories
fuck
from?
Greg, where you getting all
Greg,
this information
where's-
from? Yeah.
I heard it
Johnny,
too.
Johnny,
I
you heard
heard
it, right?
too.
John
Wait.
Romano knows.
She should dress up like
John, we
Maria.
got our hands on the pulse, baby.
Arnold,
Yep.
I don't care what anyone says. Arnold is king in my book.
Wait, you know what's funny?
No, Arnold used to be king.
You know what George wants me to say, right? I was there. I was in the
Yeah,
back.
that's what we want.
Yeah, that's right,
Hey,
Greg.
let's ask Rob a question.
Greg was
Fucking
sniffing
guys
panties in the
understand
laundry
that,
room. Yeah.
You fucking guys, that's what you want. Oh, Valentino, there we go. Look
What,
at
John?
that. You was
If
in
you
the
had a
back.
house-
Actually, the way Greg
Would you
found
fuck
out was that
What,
when
John?
Arnold stayed at his
fuck her?
house, Arnold told
Would I
him all
what?
these stories, actually, right?
Hold on. If Rob had a housekeeper like that, okay, would you if she came in your room wearing your wife's lingerie, would you fuck her?
No, you
Let
know
me
why
just
he
tell you
wouldn't?
this.
Because
Wait,
he's
Let me
afraid
tell
of you
you
making
this.
a
And I
video.
told
That's
Dave
why.
this. There was a girl that was giving me a massage, an Asian girl, a couple weeks ago. Okay?
Yeah, but you were paying her, Rob. You were
After she
paying
turned me
her.
over.
You were
What is
paying
that?
her, though. Different story. There's a difference.
Yeah, no,
Wait, I
wouldn't
want to
bag
hear
the
about this
housekeeping,
Asian.
No
Tell me
matter
about
what.
the Asian massage.
Anyway, so she turned me over, John, and she told me, she goes, "You want me to give you?" I said, "No, I'm married." She goes, "You want?" I go, "No, I'm married. I'm married." So she goes, "You love your wife?" I said, "Yes, I don't want." I left. Okay, guess what? I went back a week after and got the massage from the same lady, and she didn't even ask me again. And I don't
You're
care.
lying. You know she jerked off your dick. There's no way, dude. Fucking lie. That's a
Your phone
fucking
would've
lie.
been like,
When
"You
I
got
first
this
came,
phone,
listen.
you-"
When I first came to Arizona, okay, because back east we didn't have a lot of these massage places. My uncle said he's a married man, your age, right? He's like, "John, I'm gonna take you a surprise. I'm taking you to a fucking massage, right?" I went in there and it was the jerk off one. I didn't even think she was hot, but she touched me down there. I had to fucking go through with it. You're full of shit.
He did not jerk me off, John.
Wait, okay, so here's.
You're not pissed, Rob.
Wait.
Come on, don't be pissed.
Here's the scenario. You
not
gotta
pissed,
ask the
asshole.
viewer.
I think this is
You
fun.
gotta ask our audience if this is legit. So Johnny Bravo, here's your scenario. You're laying on the massage table. She flips you over. You got a fucking boner, and she said, "Oh, you want me to do it?" And you say, and the instant matter is what matters. Is you're laying there with a fucking boner. She's got oil on her hands. That's what matters. That's the matter. The door's shut. Now you're married. Okay, telling her you're married means fucking nothing to her. She wants the extra $25.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's it.
That's what she
That's
said.
it.
I told
So
her,
you know
no,
what?
I'm married.
So saying you're married on the radio show and on podcast, oh, that's endearing. But on the massage table, that's fucking bullshit. And Johnny Bravo
150
fucking
pounds.
knows it.
And you know what the crazy part is? I think he got himself fucked because everyone knows those massage places, it says massage in big fucking, it's Asians, they're going to jerk off your dick. And you went there. So
He went back too, Johnny.
And he went back.
Yeah.
Because I have
Because
self-control. She wasn't good looking either. She's probably like
Doesn't
55.
matter.
That's
Doesn't
better.
matter.
There's
She's
no
got that
baggage
fucking
there,
oil
right?
in her
Doesn't
hands. She's playing with
Rob,
your
I think
you're gonna fucking
I
do
think
it.
you're in trouble, Rob. I
Yeah.
think John's gonna say prostitute now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
say
he had to
He
get his
is
wife
fucking
back for
John. I
the for the
shouldn't have
video
said
she did with Johnny.
John's
That's
gonna
why.
send Asian prostitutes.
You're gonna sit when you look out the window. It's not gonna be anybody with a pizza box. It's gonna be an Asian girl with a massage table.
Rob, we know you like Asians now. It's coming.
Listen,
Yep,
I'll
here
take
it
the
comes.
massage, but not
Here
the
it
hand
comes.
job.
The trolls are
Maybe
Yeah,
he could go. Maybe hold
You know
on.
what you ought to do is you ought to call like 6 different places. You know,
Yeah.
and have them all come at once, and then they'll be on the front
John, no,
stoop
no, 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 maybe-
fucking arguing over who's going to do
Let's
it.
send
Then
Rob
the
to
pimp-
Jimmy's.
Then the
to
pimp
the
is
vet-
gonna show up and be like, "One of you motherfuckers gonna pay."
Let's send Rob to the Jimmy's taxidermist there, the Asian girl there. Maybe he can get one from her, and he can find out what happened to Jimmy's his back, and his biopsy.
Dave,
Something
I
new for
realize
Bravo.
after this show is done, all week, I guarantee you 1,000 texts he wants to fucking kill me.
From who? Me?
You.
You text me at 3 a.m.
No, but I'm saying you're going to be pissed at me now. You go back. What happens is
I'm
he
not
goes
gonna
back,
be.
he watches the episode, he picks everything that I say, and then he harasses me all
I
week.
do not get upset, man. I love you, John.
Okay,
You annoy me,
you
but
know
I
this
love
is all good fun, Rob. I'm only fucking with you.
I love you, man, but you annoy the shit out of me.
Okay,
Okay?
but it's entertainment. I told you, you got to be entertaining. If you're not entertaining,
I'm not upset at you at all. This is fun. I'm really having a good time.
All right, hold
Greg,
on,
you've
guys.
been to the massages before, right? He admits it.
Who?
You.
I fucking date them. I date whores and shit.
He used to make out with them. Greg used to make out with them.
He
Dude,
went to
I
his
make
prom
fun of
with
my-
one.
Dude, are you
That's right.
kidding me? My fucking
did.
my girlfriend that passed away. She was a prostitute. You know what I mean?
And you like it dirty. That's why.
The girl I don't need a virgin. I need somebody who's been around the block. But, let me tell you something. The fucking the girl I brought to my senior prom was a stripper.
Okay, now you told that's a great story.
Everybody knows that's a fucking. I'm a legend in bro where I live.
Definitely are.
I married a virgin. I married a virgin.
I'm sure you did.
You
Yeah.
said you were a virgin too, but then you lied and took it.
John,
back.
I've been with a lot of women before my
I don't
wife.
believe that.
Were
I
they
don't
Asian?
believe that.
No, they weren't Asian.
And what's a lot?
Where'd you go pick up all these women?
What's a
Rob?
lot? I would say 50.
Oh,
Bullshit. He's a
Hold
fucking
on.
liar.
Yeah, where
You're
did you
lying
pick
to
up these women, Rob? That's what I want to know.
Dave, I still got herpes from fucking 19 fucking
I never-
78 and shit like that. I still got it. Every once in a while, I got to go to the doctor because it's like somebody put a cigarette out on my dick. You know what I'm saying?
Thank God I never caught anything. Always
I don't
protected
believe.
myself.
John, do you believe he was 50 with girls?
No.
No. I'm talking about
30
John
to
Romano.
50.
John Romano.
Listen, 30 to 50.
Look at the discount. Look at the discount right on the bat. Well, you
That's
dropped
not a
that.
lot.
I didn't write them all down.
Rob, how much did
Is
you
a
pay?
blowjob considered one?
35% in
Oh,
one
wow.
sentence.
Is a blowjob,
No,
or do you have to sleep with them? Is a blowjob considered being with her?
Did you pay for it or not?
I never paid for anything. Never.
then it's unverifiable.
Yeah.
I've
I
never
didn't pay
paid
for
for anything.
either.
I would
just
say
dated
probably
him.
5 would be more reasonable.
So the man who's
No way, Dave.
5.
No way. That's
That's
the
a lot.
truth, man.
And I'm actually giving you the benefit of the doubt with 5.
being kind.
Why am I a nerd?
Wait, Rob,
Don't you see me picking up girls on video? Don't you see me every video I pick up girls?
You do pick them up, I said, but that's now. You're 50, you know. Unless you're cheating on your wife, I don't think.
Looking when I was
you didn't have any game when you were 25. No way.
I had a full head of hair. I had a good physique. I was
Did you own a Jewish delicatessen?
So wait a second. So Rob, if what you're saying is true, and you fucked 50 women before you got married, right? You went to a fucking massage. You've been with one woman for who knows how many years now. An Asian lady takes some oil, rubs your balls, and you didn't fucking let her jerk you off. And you expect us to believe it?
I'm getting a hard on.
I did not.
And it probably would have taken a grand total of 7 or 8 seconds. So I mean, it's it's
listen, John. Could I put a hidden camera and go back in there? How could I do that?
We got to keep talking about this. I'm gonna come.
Under the table too, and you know what's going on under there. You never know.
Hey, Greg, listen. Every corner in Arizona is those massages. Every fucking corner over here. It's crazy.
They're all over.
Well, now I'm older, so I need to say.
So, John, have you got a hand job from one of these massage girls?
Of course I did. Yeah.
How much did you pay extra?
It was like $40.
Extra?
Yeah. But I didn't even pay it. My uncle paid it. Like I told you, I moved to Arizona. He's like, John, I want
to
some shit.
Dude, I'm fucked up. I'll tongue kiss him and everything. I don't give a
Yeah, Greg used to make out with them, man.
Oh, fuck yeah. I don't care.
Oh, my God.
At least we
tongue
got
kiss her
Rob to
after
be
she was
honest
with
today.
40 guys before you got there, too. Oh, my God.
I'll eat her ass.
Wait, Johnny, we didn't get him to be honest. He's still denouncing the fact that he took the rub and tug. So I don't see where honesty falls into this category.
He's gonna fucking flip his shit this week. I'm telling you right now, it's coming.
You know what's funny?
After this episode, it's fucking. He's gonna watch this back. He's gonna fucking kill me.
John, if it's not you, some of the trolls on here are gonna send shit.
hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
There's gonna be prostitutes at his house.
I know. I set myself
And
up. I
you
set
know what?
myself up.
I got news
Rob,
for you.
you
Johnny
brought
is so good. He's so good at editing. He's going to take what you said on this show,
Oh, you're done.
and he's going to turn it into
a movie.
you getting the blowjob in the fucking massage
John,
parlor.
Bravo, right?
He's going to do it.
I
He's
know
going
how
to
to
do it.
edit.
So we're going to have video. We're going to
Nip and
have
tuck.
sound. We're going to have everything.
Yeah.
I can feel it coming.
He'll
I
find
can
some
feel it.
beautiful Asian
John,
like
go ahead and make a
actress,
video
too.
on this, please.
Rob, listen. You
Hold on.
fucking got
Let me say something. Hold on. I got to get this out. You got to set. This is the setting, Johnny. Rob going into the Jimmy's dermatologist office, meeting the Asian receptionist there, and getting her to give him a massage in the back room. That's your scenario. If you could set that up.
Well, Jimmy's
and then at
behind
the
her
end,
pounding her ass.
and then after the happy ending, he actually gets Jimmy's biopsy results for him.
Wait,
John, put something
wait.
good
The
together.
best part. Wait, the best part of it, okay, is when the girl is going and she wants to touch his balls, right? He's gonna scream, "Stop it! Stop it! I'll use the fucking
Wait.
audio that he
Stop
already."
it, John.
Stop it! I'm married. I'm married.
Yeah.
Loud in the
I
city,
have kids.
John.
I have kids. He's gonna scream when he's coming. You remember that?
John used
audio?
to call me and tape me every freaking day, and I never knew that.
Rob, it's because I had to. You called the FBI. You had him at my fucking doorstep.
FBI, you called?
FBI.
How do you even
Dude.
get the number for the FBI?
Ask him. Let's
Easy.
ask him how he fucking called the feds and fucked with me. Ask him right now.
You called the FBI on him, Rob?
The guy
No,
you say
no,
you love,
I would have.
you called
I
the
made a
FBI?
report, and they recommended to make a report in Scottsdale, Arizona. So what he was doing is cyberbullying, and they said to get the FBI involved. So I sent them to his house
Oh, my God.
to mess with him.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You
can't
deserve that
find
blowjob
black
video
machines.
then, Rob. Absolutely.
That's why I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
But
definitely
that's
deserve
why I
it.
had to make a video.
It actually
It'll be
gets
funny.
after calling the FBI on him. I think it actually deserves to be played on the show. That video. It's after that's bad. You never call the feds on people, Rob.
I know this was.
They
like
could
4
have. They
years
could have
ago.
deported him someplace for God knows.
Yeah.
Thinking him as a terrorist or
I
something.
think there's elements of the bro code that you don't.
Yeah.
I don't think understand.
I don't do that anymore. I learned. I don't do that no
And the
more.
best
one
part
before
is
you
the
left.
agent.
Yeah.
Wait, the best part was the FBI agent was a woman. She told me, she's like, he's calling me nonstop.
Listen,
nonstop.
I said, did you talk to
That's
him?
another good movie you
Yes,
can
I
make.
go,
on
was
him.
he nice? She goes, he was a douche.
Ah.
I wasn't a douche. I'm not a douche to nobody. That's the one thing about me. And anyone who knows
How do you
me
think he
knows
got
that.
out of it? He took her on a date, Rob. That's the only reason he got out of it.
She gave me a blowjob too. I don't know whose is better though. I should rate which one gave me a better one.
That's right.
Listen, Dave, let Dave understand what was going on. I wasn't just being harassed by John. I was being harassed by Joe Pietero, the other guy, Jay.
We got to get Joe on this show, Greg.
We have
to
to
find out his story.
Listen, but the problem is, Dave, is he has clips on me. I don't have clips on him insulting me and saying all this bad stuff. So if Bravo could help me with the clips, we'll let him on.
All right. I'm glad Rob's deciding who comes on the show now. All right, I want to just give Mr. G a plug. Mr. G's ProteinSnacks.com. Follow him on Instagram. What's the latest and newest thing you got breaking now?
It's the Lee Priest.
Lee Priest cookie?
Comeback cookie, a pistachio cookie.
That's an amazing cookie.
Let me
I mean,
taste
it's
this thing.
fucking
We have a
amazing.
contest going on that when you purchase the cookies, you every week there'll be 2 winners, and they're gonna win. They're gonna win a dozen of cookies.
That's a good cookie.
They're gonna win a Stimulize, and Lee's gonna train Lee because his comeback. You're gonna get to train with Lee on one of his workouts.
Whatever you
for
do,
his comeback.
don't send Lee these cookies.
Okay.
He's
You know what's
dying.
funny?
These are too good. These got to have some sugar in them.
Yeah,
No
you
way.
got pistachio.
Wait, Lee, I called, we texted, and I was telling Lee, yeah, we're eating your cookie right now. My girlfriend was, and Lee's like, oh, how are they? Because I never tasted.
He's not going to be
Where
eating
is
for
Lee? Where is Lee? We need
for
his
16 weeks. He's not
input
going to
on
be eating
this.
these. Maybe his cheat meal.
We should have got Lee on here. I want to see what he says about the Asian massage.
I'll ask him
Is
on
he
Iron
still
Rage
mad at
tomorrow.
me? Is he still mad at me?
He's always going to be mad. He doesn't like you. Yeah.
Nope.
I know he doesn't.
I don't know if it's real or not, but he claims he doesn't like you. But I think he's just breaking your balls. All right, guys, I got to wrap this up. Thank you, Mr. G and Mike, for coming by today. And check out Mr. G's ProteinSnacks.com. Check out Rob TV on his YouTube channel. Johnny, what's your latest
Big Rob
YouTube?
TV.
It's John Bravo and John Bravo Films.
Okay. And if you want to see Greg Valentino, he's on his flip phone, so he can't receive any messages. Sorry for that. You can contact
And
his
I
girlfriend,
pray to
though.
God that Jimmy the Bull is
And
okay.
John's got his lifestyles of the rich and famous on Gaspari TV there. Check or Dragon Slayer TV. Check that out as well.
Dragon Slayer Media, Fitness, Fame, and Fortune.
Fitness, Fame, and Fortune.
Wait, before we go, one question.
What?
John, are you still in Tijuana?
No,
Or
I'm
Mexico?
I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, you were in Mexico. I was gonna say we should
10
take
years I
take
was
Rob
in
to
Mexico.
Tijuana to the whorehouses over there. It's better than the massage.
I know. I lived in Puerto Vallarta. I lived about a mile and a half from a really good whorehouse.
Wait, I gotta ask John Romano, I gotta ask you a question. I had an argument with Vince Goodrow, Melvin. I'm friends with him. But he was telling me, it's John Romano. Gas down here is $3.15.
Yeah, gas is not that bad down here. It's about $4 a gallon, depending on what grade you get.
It's $4.30 in Michigan.
$6 here.
He was telling me
$6. Wow.
Because you know how these fucking people did the Biden, they sit there and they're like, well, wait a minute, it's not the president doesn't really matter because they're really they're all the same. Oh, if they're all the same, then why'd you want Trump out of it?
That whole argument that the president has no effect on gas prices is gaslighting. It's absolutely completely false. The first thing that Biden did when he got in office was attack American energy.
Turned off the Keystone Pipeline.
Everything. We were energy independent 14 months ago. Today, he's on his way to Saudi Arabia to beg the fucking Arabs and OPEC to produce more oil.
Right. Dude, we're back to OPEC like the 1970s. Right. And not for nothing, but fucking all that bullshit. Ukraine, Russia was going into Ukraine, to Crimea, all the places back when Obama was president. Remember the whole thing? Obama sent them guys, instead of sending them weapons, he sent fucking blankets.
Yeah.
And then Trump came in and Putin shut it down. So,
Greg, every time there's been a Democrat president, Putin has taken a country. With Clinton, it was Belarus. It was Crimea with Obama.
Right.
Now it's Ukraine with Biden. So that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. All these people, Russia owns Trump. Well, if Russia owned Trump, why didn't they just take everything? Because they were scared of Trump. Fucking China put the got quiet. Fucking Kim Jong-un was like awed by Trump.
Yeah, they respect him. It's strength, respect, strength.
Right?
They know they're going
Dude,
to be in for a fucking
Let
fight.
me tell you something.
They're not going to get away.
They were going to take. Russia was going to go into Ukraine in March. Last year, and fucking when Joe Biden was only in for 2 months, and fucking President Xi said, "Hey, after the fucking Olympics, don't do that shit now. After the Olympics, stop." That's a
Right. That's true. That's true.
But these people over here, the president, president has nothing to do with the gas price. So I said, bullshit. How come the highest we ever were was under Obama? That was a 411. Today, I think we passed it.
Hold on, Greg. Let Mikey speak here.
When people say that, you just list off all the things that Biden did that caused the gas price to go up. He canceled the XL pipeline. He put in regulations that make it impossible to drill for oil. He doesn't allow oil exploration in Anwar, and each one of those things led to higher gas prices. So it's simply not true that the president doesn't control these things. He actually does.
Interesting.
All right, Mike, listen to me. Mike, if you owned an apple orchard and there was apple trees all on your property outside, as soon as you walk outside your house, right? There's big apple trees with juicy red apples on there. Okay? Would you go, if you decided, you know what, I'm in the mood to eat an apple, would you drive to the fucking grocery store and buy a big bag of apples when you already have an apple orchard? We don't need to dig for oil. We have oil. Okay? So all this shit is bullshit.
I understand what you're saying, but you can't get the oil out of the ground unless you get.
But Mike is 100% right. Greg, you two are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, though? My whole thing with that is I think they're just trying to push electric vehicles up our ass.
They are, Johnny, but the problem is we don't have the infrastructure. We're not ready for it
we don't
yet.
have the technology.
You're not ready for that.
We have no infrastructure. You can't even, the average person can't afford a fucking electric car right now.
Well, the problem is the charging. There's not enough charging stations.
Even the home charger, if you just got it to commute, the bottom of the barrel Tesla is 50 fucking grand.
Yeah.
Plus, you got to put another 10 grand into the charging station into your house.
My friend has a fucking Tesla.
Yeah.
He got a flat tire. You can't even fix the I don't know what a tire has to do with an electric car, but he actually have to tow the car, and then you get a loan.
John, how funny would it be if Jimmy had an electric car, someone lent him and he didn't know, and he tried to drive to Florida with it, and it ran out of electricity? Hey man, what the fuck's wrong with this fucking car?
They get like 300 miles to that.
No, they're not. No, those are the hybrid
He has
cars.
one that's half.
No, they have ones that are purely electric, the Teslas. All right, I got to wrap this up, guys. Thank you for joining us this week. We'll all be back next week with a lot more drama, I'm sure. I'm Dave Palumbo. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys.
Let's go, Brandon. All right.